Subscribe for your girl Obico.
Wahala, trouble, day, tension, choking. A lot of things are going on in Biggie's house. Dube, the HOH, that is Tumi the barber, and Neliswa are calling out Illano for tidiness. According to them, from where to where. So they feel that she is not keeping up with being tidy in the house, and she says she smells hypocrisy because as far as even group work is concerned, some people have not worked and they've been silent about it, and they got the nerves to call on her. She added that she's a clean girl, and whatever that they say, it got nothing to do with her. All she does is enjoy some dance vibe moves when they go for arena activities. To me, it's acting like whatever that Illano is saying, he know they hear. So Illano said, when you're ready to be HOH for all, you can then approach me, then we talk. And to me said, I don't want to be a third person to whatever problem you got with whoever. I'm calling you out for something. And she also said, you better go call other people out for equal offenses. Now, you have to be going to tell Koki what happened. And the two carried the matter to Thandeka. Whilst they were talking and Thandeka was lashing out at Illano, Koki realizes there is camera on them, so she does a sign like shh, like Thandeka, don't talk. It is Dube for me. Dube does not waste the slightest opportunity to touch Thandeka. So he rather drew his finger to go touch Thandeka's lips. And it is how Koki hits his hands. Mola, why come out your hand to go? Yeah. Anyway, your faves are finally out for morning exercise routine. It's a vibe day because we can exercise like this now. Feeling like your mate. So your faves are having some good dance steps this morning. And Thandeka is not part. So her partner, Mmeli, was having a fun-filled day. That workout was going to get him into trouble because others were watching. So he swapped with the Don. The Don was also having the morning routine with Trisha. You also have Boho and Tumi the Baba enjoying themselves right there. I go love her. Anyway, finally, it is over. Thandeka could not go because she has menstrual cramps. You have Koki in a conversation with Dube. It's more about catching up. He's asking certain questions, and he also perceived that certain questions girl does not want to answer. She now willingly said, I'm 28, almost 30. Boy said, you that old? Girl said, yeah, I guess you're young. You're almost 23. Boy said, yes. Then she used the F word on her age, like I'm F28. And boy kind of felt, you don't like your age? You think you've not accomplished a lot? For him, he's okay with his age and what he's accomplished. And the back and forth of it, he seemed to be teasing her and she did not find it funny. She says she can't believe she's almost 30 and she fears growing up. They had beautiful conversation aside that one. You have Thandeka jealous because housemates are back. They smiling, they laughing, they rehearsing what was taught. Their energy is high. Thandeka now want to know, what were you doing when you went there? Can you show me? Of course, Trisha wanna help out so the girl will know what actually happened. Mmeli finally began to dance. Then Thandeka went like, and these are the things you were doing when I was not around, right? Explain to me. And boy continued to dance, enjoying himself. Mr. Finney also on chills the conversation he's having with Marshall, saying that he really likes Didi, and he want to know what's up with Didi's status with Mmeli, her obsession with Mmeli. Is it still there? And how far with Didi and Q? He want to know if he has the chance to be with that girl. And Marshall said, go for him if you like her because it's not that deep. She got nothing much going on. And Mr. Finney looking like it this morning. Didi's face is reddened. A conversation she's having with Mmeli. Mmeli is helping her know it. Boy is bonding and beautiful conversation right there between them. He walks inside and you have Dube in a conversation with Thandeka. Thandeka is pissed off with Mmeli for whatever. It could be because of crumbs. Now, boy talked to her and she's being snobby, so he moves away. You have Dube being like, why were you like that with him? He was talking to you. Girl said, let him F off. It's not like I care. I'm tired. I need time for me. For God's sake, I can also have my own time. It's not every day that he's calling, I gotta go. So you have Dube just smiling over it. You have Koki coming over to serve Thandeka something, a little sister vibe going on right there, whilst Dube intently stares in the eyes of Thandeka. Later, her Mmeli settled their wahala. Biggie told them to go outside and into the garden. Later, they are in Thandeka vibe. You also have Dube intently staring into the eyes of Thandeka. Later, Thandeka Mmeli settled their wahala. Biggie told them to step out. Housemate in the garden, they are back. Thandeka got time to address the house. They are all quiet watching her. She says she does not need validation and she won't seek validation from anyone. You like her for who she is or you hate her, she doesn't care. Feel free to form any opinion. Just avoid triangulation because they are all praised in the house. To have a problem with her, you go tell another, then you make other people hate on her for things she might not have even done intentionally. That is what she doesn't like. But she says she's even bored. Even with that, people should feel free. If they don't like her, she moves. She's okay. And she's saying that she will not participate in the wager, according to her. Every idea she's brought on board seems not to be liked by whoever is being in power over the past weeks, from offensive to Dube now to me. So she want a day her day. Let them do their own thing. You have Boho coming in calmly, saying that Thandeka, you need to be a team player. It doesn't work that way. We all bring ideas for the past weeks. And when we bring it, the options are weighed. It is not every idea that has made its way into the wager. It doesn't mean we don't respect those whose ideas are not picked on board. Appreciate that those who are watching you like your idea. And that is, you're done with it. It's just a matter of time your idea will be factored. Don't make it seem like everybody's ideas have been used. We are too many. But she wouldn't listen. I think she saw sense in it, but she kept on. Girl had a lot to tell their house. She's saying that, okay, let those whose idea matter get the wager done. She will not be participating. Hello, welcome to VanperpyGold. Thank you so much for clicking. You are too much. I hope you are all doing well this day. Thandeka spots Q. She began to frown, though he was smiling and expecting the same response. Now she's accusing him of not giving her like yesterday during the game. She said, I gave you a like, but you didn't give me a like for my picture. Boy looked at her and did not want to spill the secret because the only like Thandeka had came from Q, not Mmeli. You have Thandeka, on the other hand, who was hesitant in giving Q a like. She finished giving those people she want to give likes to. But when she was going, she had 2 more likes in the box. So the ninja saw it and called her back to use the 2 likes in the box. It was then that she considered Q. But whatever that it is, her feelings to some extent are valid. But Q wanted to even hug her, but she pushed him away. It is officially diary room session. Jenny Jones. So girl goes to the diary room. She feels she needs to ace a game in the coming days. She got it all planned. Among it is trying to kiss Tumi the Baba and stir up some wahala between him and Boho because they're too comfortable. Bravo B talked about the dynamics with him and Trisha. He says he has no right to be offended because it's not like they are there like that. He's also enjoying his stay, and then there is more room for improvement, so he will do better for his game. Trisha goes in crying. According to her, she's apologized to people that she's offended. When she gets emotional, when she talks about Bravo B, it seems she likes him, but the game will not stop her from liking him. Sometimes she will be saying, I'm not stopping who I am just to please anyone. According to her, she's offended some people in the house. She's taking time to apologize to all of them. Bravo B inclusive. But she thinks Bravo B has accepted the apology, but has not forgiven her because he seems hurt. And there are other things that she even want to really explain to him so that he doesn't hear it from elsewhere. But the status they are in now, she just want to keep it to herself, concentrate on the game and move on. These dialogues coming from her seems she likes him. Thandeka goes to the diary room. She talks about how she's offended with Q and Bravo B not giving her likes. According to her, people hate it when people are so direct in their life because she considered them as her persons and she's not stepped on them. So for them not to consider her, it's not sitting well with her. So she's pushed Q away from her matter. She told Big Sister that she's also not going to contribute for this week's wager because housemates are trashing her ideas and they are not using the ideas that she's brought forward for the presentation. And she thinks that all that they are dealing and talking about are quote unquote trash, and she just want to be sidelined. And she talked about her dynamics with Mmeli, saying that they're good. It's just not being perfect. They've had their own misunderstanding, but she also appreciates the growth as far as their relationship is concerned. She talked about the triangulation in the house. She feels people are so much in her business. She talked about her issue with Illano, saying that Illano is one person who does not go straight. Illano goes to Mmeli, and her question is simple. What makes Mmeli think that when Illano approaches her, automatically she will just listen and let go? She came to the house to do her own thing, and Mmeli is not there to be correcting her. And to some extent, she likes how Mmeli has been telling them, go talk to her. So she's minding her business, and she will not allow these housemates to change what is it that brought her to Biggie's house. And she says sometimes she gets very bored and she feels like going home already. And she talked about being in her menstruation and the cramps she's going through, making her feel a little uncomfortable. You have Illano going to the diary room. She's crashing out and she's crying. Later, I think she wanted a conversation between herself and Big Sister. But Big Sister said, your diary must come to an end. And she was surprised. Like, is that all? You not offer advice? And I'm thinking sometimes people, these shows, they shouldn't concentrate on those who bring them money, like the big cast, those who are making waves. Some people are really crashing out on this show, and just a word could have done her good. And she was really devastated when she left. So what did Illano go there to talk about? She's talking about the hypocrisy in the house, according to her. So she was in a group with Liema and Mmeli. They've been working. Then they had another group. Now, this new group, Thandeka, had been added. And once you are in the same group, you need to make it easy for group members. But Thandeka, using the washroom sink to do her hair, not cleaning, like when she cleans the spot, Thandeka is coming to mess it up. And she perceives that Thandeka should even be doing it to the opposing people, or it should be another opponent doing that to her. For them to be in the same group, for Thandeka not to work well and to also spill like that, she feels Thandeka is very insensitive, and nothing like that should be tolerated in the name of a game show. She also talked about Mmeli, saying that she really respects him. And when she gets into conversation with Mmeli, she's realized it finds its way to Thandeka, and she thinks Mmeli is rather in for the game, and that is all is on their mind, and he lacks maturity to some extent. She now said that she gave respect to Mmeli and told him one or two things Thandeka had done, but Mmeli told her, go talk to Thandeka. Now she approaches Thandeka because she said, Big Mama, I don't fear her. Why will I fear her? She does not feed me here. When I was talking to her, this same Mmeli came and said, it's okay, you've had a lot to say. So from go talk to her to him doing double standards, that's not sit well with her. And the back and forth of it, she also says, talk to her for me, you said no. I'm going to talk to her, and whatever that I talk to you about that you say you will not go say, you end up telling her, you see me and you are making faces, and the two are mocking her. So she's really going through it. What she doesn't realize is to chop Biggie's money is no joke. Anyway, she also talked about Tumi and how unhappy she is with Tumi, and that I think led her to cry more. She thinks, though they are all young in the house, but to me, it's expected to do better and not form alliance and cook on her head when her hands is being on the floor 247. And the tag that Tumi gave her, making her feel she is not keeping the place tidy, is a bad one and doesn't sit well with her. You have Didi in the diary room. She says she doesn't have romantic affection for Mmeli. At least during the early hours of the show, she liked him, but she's moved on because she's experienced him for him and she feels like, that one lacks it all. So she said about 3 weeks to the show, she started following pages and she found Mmeli a cool guy, so she even followed him. Little did she know she would enter the house and find him there. So seeing him, her first words were, I started following you not long ago. I like you. So she said she didn't even like Miley's season, especially him, because he was younger then and he made so many ill decisions. So he was not her favorite. But for sure, Miley had grown, and to see him calm, collected. But lately, everything Miley is saying is just to support Thandeka. He's not able to own up, like to teach certain morals. More like Thandeka, this one is no good. Even in their private quarters, he's just forming quiet around Thandeka. And she feels that is not what a man should do, young or old. She added that Miley loves to hear himself. He loves to be right so much. So whenever she's talking to him and he just want to spew some answers, she just become and be nodding, okay, because she's realized that it is not worth it arguing with Miley over things that he or Thandeka has done in the house. She talked about the dynamics in the house. She talked about how she hopes to make her game click. She talked about friendship with Marshall, and she wrapped it up also blaming Thandeka, saying that girl gossip pass. Hey, you people, you all gossip. And I don't even think it's gossip. When somebody steps on you in one way or the other, it is fair that you react by discussing it with somebody that you best fit. Anyway, so Danny Jones has refrained from digging into Thandeka's issue. Now she want to divert it to Tumi and herself and Illano a little fallout, right? She's now in a conversation with Nelly Swan saying that Thandeka is a good person. Miley joins Nelly Swan and she tells him that Danny Jones said Thandeka is not a bad person after all. Thandeka now joins in the conversation. Of course, she's now apologizing to Miley, saying that she got real anger issues. And yesterday, whatever that they did with people liking and writing certain opinions about her, it has also affected her. So boys should just manage it. You are a boy laughing and looking at her. You know Miley is a young man, right? And for him to be calm around Thandeka, all this while, it speaks a lot about his personality. He has really grown from the time you watched him during Titans. Now, he equally goes to the diary room, right? And he talked about his dynamics with Thandeka, saying that Thandeka and him got a platonic relationship. He said a certain guy in the house made a comment that you've hit a jackpot, like you are lucky. And he did not understand. More like somebody say, hey, you are enjoying this game, kind of. But I think I understand. Somebody feels like Thandeka is a jackpot in the game and he's aligned himself with her. He talked about all the foul play going on in the house. He said if it is girls thing, he want to do his own thing. But he still feels the house is overreacting with Thandeka. But he will not also tell people how to deal with other people when they all come from different homes and a lot is at stake as far as the show is concerned. He's enjoying his stay in Biggie's house and there is a lot to learn. Your faves are out. It is time for tags. And of course, congratulations to Thandeka and her team. Very brilliant ideas coming from Bravo B, Thandeka, Boho, Naliswa. It was so beautiful watching them display intelligence today. Even the opposing team could not help but blush and smile as those girls with their gentlemen rooted in culture, crunchy with pride. And you have Dube in a conversation with Ashe saying that some of the people we did for the house, they are not game players. So this is the third time I've heard him discuss this thing around that same area. He's mentioning himself, Ashe, Liema, and few others who understand the game, that the rest are just there. To some extent, it's okay, but what is he doing special that others are not doing? Anyway, it's meal time in Biggie's house. Illano versus Didi on another chicken wahala. Hey, Liema stepped in more like, can things be calm, please? And Thandeka might have said something to Miley and he did not appreciate it. So he's sleeping on a different bed. Thandeka approached him saying that I'm sorry for those comments. I'm sorry for speaking to you that way. Let's go, please. Can we go share bed like our bed? And boy said, I'm not going up there with you. She tried, kissed him, but he still did not get up. Whatever that has gone on, we are yet to know. Just hoping that since camera did not pick it, Thandeka will reveal it. So she's now in a conversation with Koki, letting her know that, oh yeah, that one has refused to show up. And you have Koki advising her, and she's calm, listening on what to do, what not to do, and how not to embarrass Mmeli going forward. Thandeka is looking vulnerable. You have Liema joining the chat and being like, if he will not come, I think you should join him where he is and don't get up. Squeeze yourself. He will be okay. Adios.